You know how to fly this thing?
How do you fly this thing?
I believe in you.
I got it.
I should just let it all go.
One of the most enticing aspects of VRChat is that every user has the opportunity to shape its landscape. Entire worlds can be created and shared within the community, and it can be done for free. I asked a few world creators about their experiences with making them, and if they could take me on a tour of their own VRChat worlds. How did you get started creating VRChat worlds?
I really like the rain room, and I was thinking why I don't have my world. I built this world in 2 days, and I like it. And now this is my new home.
Me and a few friends, we entered a dice game world that was like something about getting to know your friends better. It was originally a Chinese world, and there was an option for English language, but that was very poorly translated. That's when I got the idea, if nobody else is going to do it, then maybe I could do it. So I thought about the idea, I made some concepts, I started writing down what would be the kind of interesting questions people would want to actually talk about. I just opened up Unity and started working.
How I get started? I've always been interested in game development. I started just making simple beta worlds, if you say so, that I have private on my computer. Then one day I had the idea for this world and said, well, I'm going to do it. From the moment I started sketching on the world to completion took me 24 hours. I sat at my PC for 24 hours straight, just creating this one.
Oh no, I was around with light mapping stuff and I started uploading worlds. I knew Unity beforehand. I had worked with it in college. I had used it for avatar making before doing some world stuff too, like effect stuff on avatars. I could do more interesting stuff, but the combat system in this world breaks the tracking, so my hand gets disconnected from it.
What part or parts of the process do you enjoy most?
The thing I enjoyed about making it was just the idea of what the final result would be, and actually seeing people coming into the world and hearing their opinions and just seeing them playing the game and having a good time. What motivated me and what kept me going to make it better and make the world better and better was just knowing that people would enjoy the world I would make.
The part I really enjoy was putting the pictures on the wall because it's simple. I don't need to do a lot of stuff.
Getting it working is usually the fun part. Like, it takes a lot of time and like bug fixing for weird, complicated stuff like this. And then after like a bunch of tries, it finally works as I want it to and does exactly what I want it to do.
It's just seeing the world getting from a plain just square till something huge. And afterwards, when I'm done, seeing how people are in the world, just enjoying the world. Saying, ooh, ah, you know.
What are some of your biggest challenges in world creation?
The world creation for VRChat can be challenging when you try to optimize it. Some scripting parts can be hard for VRChat because VRChat can't do every script in the book. You need to think extra hard just to nail every part of it.
It's mostly butting heads with how VRChat handles, in this case, the player camera. It's like, oh, it works in Unity, but it doesn't quite work in VRChat, so you need to go and like change stuff in Unity and upload to VRChat and try it.
Making walls, floors, skyboxes, that's the easy part. The biggest challenge for me was the scripting, to make sure that when the player pushes a button, that the correct board appears, that the correct questions would be there. The difficult part is just to not let your head explode from all the switches that connect to each other.
The first challenge was searching all the stuff, and the second was trying to do that in my world. The first video player I put here, when you click to start, they gone. It was really difficult to fix that.
Do you have any future world creation ideas that you'd like to share?
It's all kind of just up in the air and what I end up getting to and deciding to dedicate some time to. I have some other world ideas that are not they're not the same as this that I've been working on and off.
One person gave me more than a few ideas of making a version or like an improved version of Cards Against Humanity. The motivation I would have to create a world if I could make a better version of something that already exists or make something that doesn't exist yet. If I would make another world, it would probably be against something that would make people connect again. Maybe some kind of another type of game world. I'm not going to go into details yet, but I was thinking about some kind of team game where, for example, like 8 or 10 people would join, and it would be two teams of 5 people against each other.
For now, this is the only thing I need. Yeah, maybe we can do a second floor with more pictures and some games.
I have a few ideas. I have one that I want to do in hyper-realism. There's just a simple room with 2 couches and windows. It's nothing fancy per se, but I want to do hyper-realism. Everything is going to feel lifelike. Every light is going to be lifelike. Everything is going to be lifelike. Except the avatars, of course. They're still going to be anime girls.
What advice would you give to someone who's interested in creating their own VRChat worlds?
If you want to know how to do it, you can search in YouTube. Has a good tutorial. It's 2 hours, and it was the Black Cat creator who did it. He's really good to explain the things, and he teach a lot of optimizing, how to do the Quest version and Android. He's a smart. He's really good on that.
Start out by just making a world that's like a plane and a mirror or something, because that's enough to get people to come to your world and look at it, and it's enough to be interesting. So like if you just get something that you can go to and look at and iterate on and have other people look at, it can help you stay motivated. You can see your work in VR and other people can see it and critique it.
If you want to go more advanced, you can check out VRCMods. There are great website to get TV screens, assets, things like that. That's a good start.
If you have an idea, no matter what kind of idea to make a world, there's always that moment at the beginning where you're excited and just want to do so many things, and you have so many ideas of how you want to make the world, how you want it to look, sound. And at the beginning is easy because it's just you're doing just the most basic things like the walls, the floors. But after a few days or maybe weeks comes the mid-development hell cycle, and during that the spark somewhat fizzles out. Every single day, do something. Even if you just add a simple texture or simple sound effect or just one simple button in the world, do something. Never stop or never take a break for a day or two. Because if you do, then you'll tell yourself that I'm going to continue tomorrow, after tomorrow, the next week. For your first project, start more simple. Start something with basic, like making an island or a house. Humble beginnings, not something super complex, because when you'll see that you are able to do the more simple things, then you'll feel more confident to continue to something more ambitious.
After the interviews, I was given the opportunity to take tours of the worlds that everyone created, and it was a pleasant experience seeing firsthand the results of all of their hard work.
This is the balcony of the place. I wanted a spot in the world where everyone can just gather around, just sit and relax. You can't actually move these for now.
Oh no.
Hide them. You can't take them.
Do you see me still? Maybe I can go back a little. Somebody should come by, and then when they come by, I'll just go, yo! I'll scare the avatar off their body.
This is the cool rooftop with a mirror going downstairs. This right here is the spawn point. You can see the bed, the way out, and the main room. My friends are kind of spying on us.
Oh yeah, they are. Hi guys. Hey.
This is just seating options where you can sit and relax and look either out in space or in the biggest mirror I got in the place.
Oh, this is nice. I like the view that you can see of the entire place from this angle.
If you look real close, I have made pictures of all my friends before and paste them in the picture.
I'd say this world's very much about, it has a purpose that it serves about relaxation and socializing. Oh, look at that over there. His tail's sticking out. Oh no. It's falling through. Let's get a selfie. Hold on a second. What would be a good view? I want to make sure you and I look our true essence. Beauty in the form of computer graphics. Here you go. Ready? Oh no, my ear. Yeah, I look depressed. One more. Perfect. Perfect! Oh man. We are perfect.
You turn on the rotation mirror.
Alright. Oh my god. So which one's the real you? That one? It's you, right? Oh. Wait. Hold on. That one?
No.
Wait, is that the real me?
It's kind of odd, but I knew this, so no.
Ooh.
Rotate our clones around.
Oh hey. How are you? I never get to see the back side of myself.
If you come over here and turn off the on the avatar pedestal, like a mini version of you that you can pick up and rotate around.
This handsome guy. Aw, could I give myself a hug? Ah. That's so cool. You know what? I didn't even think about that. I could use this place to give myself a hug when nobody else will. Ooh, do I have Phantom Touch on my Phantom? Oh yeah. Oh, that's so weird.
And you got a world miniature in here, and you can... If you get close enough, you can see like another miniature thing in there of us.
I'm really proud of what you're doing. Oh, you can't see me. Yeah, you. Damn.
And then there's the kaleidoscope one, which duplicates you more.
Oh, dear Lord. If this were real, people would be very upset, because right now, they're just getting by handling one of me. Interesting. Whoa.
I also have the fluid simulation thing up the ramp.
Whee.
So these are showing the different parts of the simulation. This is the pressure simulation, so you can see like the ripples where the pressure gets lower. This is the velocity part of it, like what direction each part of it is moving in. It'll be colored by that, and then this is just the color that it would be, or the color that's in the ink.
The way I designed the spawning was so that people would notice that people would immediately look toward this way, and they would see the various buttons for all types of questions that are here. They would immediately notice the board is on with the default variety 1 questions. Basic, unnecessary information for people to know what to expect or what this world is about. If they read, they would notice that if you pick up the dice, you can pick it up from any distance. So if I throw it like this, and I don't need to run all the way there, I could just aim toward it, pull it to me, put it down, and I see I rolled a 4. Then I started the wall with the pictures so that people that come play with me or who I happen to come up with, I just blast them on the wall. It's not just people I know, it's also random strangers that came here and I just play the game with them. And I was like, yeah, you can be on the wall. Everyone can be on the wall if I'm here and I see you and you're chill, that's where you're gonna end up. For convenience, what I made, because the 80 questions board, I mean, it's 80 questions, well, 86 if you count the bonus ones. And that game with 4 or 5 people can take like an hour or hour and a half. So what I did was make this start halfway through so people can play only 40 questions instead of 80. This also took a while to make it look the way it does. I like a lot of iterating to make it to add the floor over here. But then also people told me that they would want to also see what's below them. There are like lines in the corners that's like that could be distracting. If you're afraid of heights and you're in VR, it can be uncomfortable. Or to avoid nausea or other kind of headaches, if you have like a visible point of reference where you're in the area, then it's easier for you to not feel motion sick or any kind of uncomfortable way. So that's why I made it. It's not prettier when those lines are visible, but it's definitely more comfortable for everyone. Let's do it. And it's a 6 as well. What do you know? Do I play games on my phone? Hell no. I remember like 15 years ago when I was playing games on my old CMN's phone. There were actually good games. No microtransactions, loot boxes, or any of that kind of garbage that wants to just suck your money out of your wallet. The majority of the games that are on your phone now, or you can get on your phone, are just free games that are just free to enter, but just waste your time and want to suck you out of your money. And I'm like, no, not doing that. Not gonna bother even. Like the other thing is why I made this world, because to get to know someone, the other worlds had like questions the type of what's your height, what's your weight, what's your gender. I'm like, who cares about those things? Honestly, nobody cares. That's not how you get to know someone. I wanted to always add meaningful questions, always add questions that would really get people to think about themselves, about others, in like what disappoints you the most in life. It's about topics that make people also not just laugh or something funny, but also make them talk about things that they are uncomfortable opening about, so that they would actually open up to people to show that they trust their friends or someone new and get to know someone through those more rough questions. That was also my goal with them.
Here on the table we have some pencils for someone who wants to paint or try to write something. Here we have a place who the people can see out. And here we have the screen buttons where you can press and you have a extra screen, or you can have the big screen who it's here and it's really big, that's why it's the big screen.
Hey, look, it's you.
No.
You look great, the whole place looks great.
My voice is not
Everyone hates their own voice.
kill me.
I don't like my own voice. You know how many people I've interviewed who said, I love everything, but I hate my own voice? You're doing fine. You're doing great. I loved your interview.
One more mirror, if you can go to high or low. Here we have other extra screen. And here we have a surprise. Okay. Can you press the button?
I like how I'm in so many of these pictures too. My face is like, I'm part of the walls. Oh, I remember that. I ended up giving away that muffin, and they threw it off. They threw it off the cliff. Yeah, I could have eaten it, but no, they just threw it off. This place is wonderful, and when I first came here, I didn't know what to expect, but I'm really touched that you spent all this work just, sharing memories of you and us, us friends. Thank you. I'm honored to be a part of this.
Don't
You're-
touch, don't touch.
I've been in quarantine for so long. I miss it. I don't know what human contact is, but you know, you're more of a cat than a human. I think Ouroboros was right when he said, "Why be a human in VR chat when you can be anything at all?"
You can create a house in us in this face,
Yeah.
like mine.
When it comes to VRChat Worlds, there are thousands and thousands of them to explore. New ones are added every day, while creators continue to update current ones with brand new ideas.
And the imagination has no end.
With all the free software and tutorials available online, the possibilities are endless. Some enjoy making surreal environments, experimenting with game physics, or just to have a place for friends to connect with each other in a shared dream.
Nope, no pop-ups, no ads, no loot boxes, and best of all, no mirror. People should be playing here. There's so many other worlds where people can look at mirrors. Not here. Never. Never. No mirrors. Sorry. Sorry, but not sorry.